My name is Zeev Dunie. I make wine for 10 years. The vineyard is in mountains near Jerusalem. The name of the village is Bar-Giora. For 8 years I made only red wines, and 2 years ago, a little bit more, I went to just a vacation in South Africa, and I tasted Chenin Blanc for the first time, and I was really impressed by the flavors, the taste of it. And I was invited to have lunch with some winemakers there, and we speak, and during the lunch, and I said I know nothing about making white wine, and so one of them, but maybe one day I will do it. One of the winemakers says, no problem, I come help you. 9 months later he arrives in Israel, no money involved, stay in my house. The name of the person is Teddy Hall, is one of the better winemakers of South Africa. So this was in 2007. It was the first Chenin Blanc. And I found, after I came back, I was looking for a vineyard. I found a vineyard that was at that time 33 years old, now it's 35 years old, which is very rare in Israel. It's considered old. And we also immediately decided that we were going to try to make the best quality possible. To do this, we had to cut down on the fruit. It means we had to, the vineyard produces about 25 tons per hectare. We cut it down to 7 tons per hectare. 7 tons per hectare is 35 hectoliter. Okay? So very low in Israel. And that was the first action we did to improve the quality of the grapes. And the next thing in the winery was quite simple. Barrique, French barrique, 8 months, sous-lit. That means fermentation and aging in the barrique, not new. The idea here is that I would like to have the effect of a wine in the barrique, but not the taste of the wood. I don't like the taste of oak taking over the wine. So very basic approach, minimal interference, in other words, no manipulation. I don't design the wine. I don't try to give it a shape. I don't have an idea of what the wine should be like before I make it. It's the grapes that have their identity and they design the wine. So it's Chenin Blanc made in Israel. It's not Chenin Blanc of France, it's not Chenin Blanc of South Africa. It cannot be, it shouldn't be. You know, these are grapes that grow in Israel, in the terroir of Israel, that's that. So that's basically the story. The last thing I can tell you is this: at the moment it is the only Chenin Blanc made in Israel. They make the rest of the Chenin Blanc is made into something for children, grape juice. So
it's a good wine.
Well, I'm quite happy with it. I think one should be modest about his wine and should let the other person talk about the wine. But I think it's a wine that brings a smile to your face. So in that case, it's okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.